Hello Cowboys Nation, welcome to another video, and without further ado, let's get to another round of news from America's team. The Cowboys make a big DeMarvion Overshown injury move that suggests imminent return. On this week, the first real signal arrived that Dallas might get a defensive spark back soon. Jordan Schultz reported the Cowboys were targeting a late October practice window for second-year linebacker DeMarvion Overshown, aiming for a November return after last season's knee injuries. That update wasn't exactly fresh by mid-season, but it mattered because Overshown had flashed range and playmaking in 2024 before going down, and Dallas' early-year defensive slide made his timeline more than a footnote. The concrete step came today. Tom Pelissero reported the Cowboys have activated linebacker DeMarvion Overshown from reserve, PUP, and defensive back Siobhan Revel from reserve, NFI. That roster move suggests Overshown is through the rehab checkpoint and eligible to be in uniform, which dramatically changes Matt Eberflus sub-package flexibility. Dallas can now get back to the lighter, faster groupings that let the second level erase wide zones, carry seams, and pressure off simulated looks without sacrificing coverage integrity. Functionally, Overshown's return lets Dallas diversify how it answers bunches, motion, and back leaks. He can run and hit, blitz from depth, and survive in space against modern tight ends. Paired with Dallas' edge speed, that gives the Cowboys a credible option to close throwing windows on early downs and get offenses behind the sticks, which the unit sorely needed when the tackling and spacing wobbled. The ripple to special teams and the back end matters, too. With Overshown available, Eberflus doesn't have to rob Peter to pay Paul. Fewer emergency snaps for depth safeties at overhang, more coherent roles for nickel and dime. And with Siobhan Revel activated as well, Dallas gains another body to rotate on coverage units and in late down matchups. Bottom line for Dallas' stretch run, a healthy Overshown doesn't fix everything, but he raises the unit ceiling. If he's close to his pre-injury burst, the Cowboys just added a movable piece who helps turn pressures into punts and keeps the offense on schedule. This Giants coaching rumor could be a hidden win for the Cowboys. The New York Giants are once again searching for a head coach after moving on from Brian Daboll. To the surprise of many, former Dallas Cowboys head coach Mike McCarthy has emerged as the betting favorite, plus 700, to take over in New York, according to Bleacher Report betting. For the Cowboys, this news isn't cause for concern, it's opportunity. McCarthy taking the Giants' job could actually benefit Dallas, keeping one divisional rival in transition while the Cowboys focus on steady improvement under Brian Schottenheimer. If the Giants make this move, they'll be hiring a coach the Cowboys organization knows extremely well. While current defensive coordinator Matt Eberflus never worked directly with McCarthy, much of Dallas' offensive and scouting personnel spent 5 full seasons inside his system. That internal familiarity gives Dallas a strategic edge. The Cowboys don't have to guess how a McCarthy-led offense operates, they practiced against it every day from 2020 to 2024. McCarthy's resume includes a Super Bowl and years of playoff appearances, but his offensive rhythm has long been questioned for its lack of adaptability. Those tendencies, run-heavy sequences, predictable screens, and conservative red zone calls, frustrated Cowboys fans for years. If he carries that same approach to New York, the Giants' offense could struggle to match the pace and creativity of modern NFC contenders. That reality benefits Dallas. Facing a team built around a system they already know gives the Cowboys more prep clarity and fewer surprises. Dallas would enter 2026 with offensive continuity under Brian Schottenheimer and a defense with a year of Eberflus's defensive philosophy. The Giants, on the other hand, would be starting over, again, under McCarthy's leadership. While New York adjusts to a new staff, Dallas can focus on cleaning up execution and improving its defensive communication. Right now, the Eagles set the pace in the NFC East. Their combination of elite quarterback play, dominant line play, and organizational stability makes them the measuring stick everyone else is chasing. Dallas doesn't need to overhaul its roster to compete, it needs consistency and sharper in-game execution. McCarthy joining the Giants keeps the division's hierarchy intact, giving the Cowboys time to fix defensive discipline and strengthen offensive identity while New York adjusts to another new system. 3 free agents Cowboys should consider signing after the trade deadline. Prior to the 2025 NFL trade deadline, the Dallas Cowboys added linebacker Logan Wilson and also pulled off a blockbuster trade to acquire defensive tackle Quinnen Williams. Both of these moves were an attempt to upgrade their porous defense both for the present and the future. These are 2 savvy moves that will hopefully pay off, but help is still needed and free agents still on the open market could potentially help improve things further. Here are a few players still available for the Dallas Cowboys should consider signing to further improve their roster for the rest of the season. Safety Justin Simmons. From the starters to the backups, the Cowboys' safety position has been a concern most of the season, whether due to performance or injuries. Dallas did little to upgrade the position over the years and it's come back to bite them. Their reluctance to upgrade the position via free agency probably means they'll stick with status quo the remainder of the season, but there are a few free agents like Justin Simmons who would be an immediate upgrade. It's a little bit of a surprise Simmons is still available on the open market, but he might be looking at contenders only. Dallas isn't that right now. Cornerback STEPHON GILMORE. The Cowboys' pass defense is currently giving up 254.4 yards per game, ranking 29th in the league. While STEPHON GILMORE is on the wrong side of 35 years old, he would still arguably be an upgrade in Dallas. While his best years are behind him, the 5-time Pro Bowler was a full-time starter for the Minnesota Vikings just last year. His veteran savvy and experience could be exactly what the Cowboys' secondary needs to help solidify things. That's exactly what he provided in 2023 with the Cowboys and could do so once again in 2025. Running back Gus Edwards. Javonte Williams' resurgence this year as the Cowboys' running back one has been one of the biggest surprises around the league. He's been one of the best backs so far this season and will hopefully continue to be as productive the rest of the season. If he were to miss any time due to injuries, Dallas would be looking at Jaden Blue or Malik Davis stepping in as the starting running back. That's a scary thought, which could lead Dallas to sign a free agent for depth. Pickings are pretty slim for a free agent running back, but Gus Edwards could provide solid insurance. The 6 feet 1 inch, 238-pound running back probably still has enough gas left in the tank to be an upgrade over Dallas' current depth at the position.